Let's have some real talk. For those of you who actually watch these videos, or any YouTuber, do you know how hard it is sometimes to get in front of these cameras? Some of them make it look so easy, but I tell you what, most of them have probably gone through something called imposter syndrome. I know I have. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm a fake and they're all gonna catch me one day? Or, if I can do it, anyone can. Oh, what about this one? I made it up as I went. Or failure is not an option. These are all telltale signs that you have imposter syndrome, but don't worry, you're not alone. I remember when I first started my coaching practice and I didn't have a single paying client. In the past, I've worked at coffee shops, clothing retail stores way back in the day, and I remember how uncomfortable it was to sell. I felt similar emotions when I started my coaching practice, where I realized that it was much easier to sell coffees, baked goods, and clothes versus intangible results that people couldn't really see or touch right away. Without a doubt, it felt scary at times, overwhelming, and daunting to know that I had to ask people for their hard-earned cash. And for all of you entrepreneurs out there, I'm sure you've probably felt that icky feeling when it comes to selling. Sure, back then I hated selling, but I was good enough to make some decent bucks. Trust me, if the timid, shy, and sometimes I guess awkward version of my older self can do it, I'm sure you can too. Truth be told, I was just faking it until I made it. Over the years, a lot of pressure and stress was relieved when I worked on these 3 simple mindsets. 1, sales is just an exchange of value for money. The more value, the more money. 2, never underestimate the buying power of your customer. You don't know their situation, and they are so resourceful when it comes to something they really want. And 3, we all have to go through the no's to get to the yeses. So I like to think of no as kind of an acronym for next opportunity. How do I know these work? I've used them for myself and I've taught them to my clients. Some have used this to build their coaching practices from scratch, while another got over his fear of picking up the phone to call his prospective clients so he can actually sell some houses as a realtor. Imposter syndrome is when our beliefs clash with our expectations. Take a moment to understand this. It's the shame we feel when we don't meet our goals, leading to self-doubt and underperformance. But fear not, there are plenty of ways to overcome these negative self-images. And the first step I have for you is to identify which of the 5 types of imposters that is in controlling your thoughts. Dr. Jessamine Hyberg talks about them in detail in his book, The Imposter Cure. I'll put the links in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. So what are the 5 imposters? First, we have the perfectionist. These are the ones that strive for flawlessness, but what they don't realize is the pursuit of perfection is a never-ending cycle of hard work and dissatisfaction. Trust me, it's time to break free. Next, we have the natural geniuses. They excel when things come easy, but struggle with perseverance. Remember, my friends, growth is a process, not an instant achievement. Then we have the soloist. They believe success is the only worthwhile if achieved alone. If we're being honest with ourselves, are you one? But let me tell you a secret. Asking for help is a strength, because the truth is, together we can conquer anything. Then we have the experts. Those knowledge perfectionists. They feel inadequate unless they know it all, but here's the truth. Embrace the learning journey and don't let fear hold you back. And last but not least, the Superwomen or Supermen. They strive for flawless performance in every aspect of their life. Can you imagine how tiring that is? But hey, remember, on the best days, we're human, so it's okay to have ups and downs. We can all learn to embrace those imperfections and find balance. If any of these types hits close to home for you, guess what? You might have imposter syndrome. But don't worry, understanding its manifestations is the first step towards growth and personal development. There's no magic cure, but awareness is key. So, my ambitious professional friends, yes you, let's conquer that imposter syndrome together. Hit that like button if you found this useful and let me know which imposters run in your life in the comment section. And if you're brave enough, I invite you to sign up for a free consult so that we can brainstorm ways on overcoming the imposter syndrome. Remember, your true potential knows no bounds. Don't let imposter syndrome hold you back. It's time to take control of that bugger and start living your best life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.